universe in themselves. I love chords, all different kinds of chords. In this video, we're going to introduce you to seventh chords. Seventh chords from a major scale. Major scale is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That sound in every key. What are seventh chords? Well, seventh chords are chords that have the seventh note of the scale in them along with the triad. And it makes it a nice, rich texture. It brings a little bit of tension to the chords, the music, the song, the piece of music that you're writing or even listening to. We all hear it all the time. It's all around us. Seventh chords are great. You find seventh chords in all kinds of music, from jazz to rock to even folk music, singer-songwriter music. It has a really nice richness, a little bit of tension, of course. It depends on the chord and the progression. And that's just a really good thing for playing songs, hearing songs, even writing your own songs. So using seventh chords, it'll make a very big difference in your playing and songwriting. For instance, you can make a song with triads and you can put a seventh chord in there for a little variation. And we all love variations. Here's an intro to seventh chords, what they are, where they come from, and what they sound like. Let's talk music. In this video, we're going to talk about seventh chords and where they come from and how to play them. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk specifically about this major scale and chords in the major scale, the seventh chords in the major scale. Seventh chords are 4-note chords. Scales have a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they all correspond to a letter. So in the key of C, it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C, and so on. Seventh chords are made up of 4 notes, as I said. Every scale has a relationship between the notes. In the major scale, it's all major seconds, except for 2 of them, which is a minor second. And on the guitar, 2 frets, like here's F to G, is a major second. Minor second is 1 fret. From open note B to C is a minor second. E to F is a minor second. So every major scale has that. So picture a scale with a pitch of starting on C. It's the key of C, tonic is C, root is C. So it sounds like this. Take the pitch and move it up or down and to another pitch. The relationship between the notes is going to sound the same. So here's a C. So listen to that, right? I'm going to move it up 1 minor second to D flat. Back to C. Down to B. See how it sounds the same? All the relationships are the same. They're just movable from scale to scale or from key to key. So bear that in mind. So the chords, and we're going to do the key of C again. The chords in the key of C come from 4 notes. In the key of C, the 1 chord, which is called the 1 major 7, is C, E, G, and B. All the notes are in the scale, so you have C, E, G, B. Sounds like this. So it's 1, 3, 5, 7. All the chords, it's going to be 1, 3, 5, and 7. So C is a 1 of C, E is a 3 of C, G is a 5 of C, and B is a 7th of C. That makes the chord C major 7th. So if you take D minor, which is based on the second of the scale, D, C, D, and you skip every other note to make a chord, it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 in this case is the octave in the C, so you continue up the scale. So that'd be D, F, A, and C. D minor 7th. So all 2 chords are called 2 minor, and every scale is going to be a minor 7th chord. Just like all the 1 chords in every key, it's going to be a major 7th chord. Remember that. Next is the 3rd chord. It's E minor 7th, 3rd of the scale, and it sounds like this. So you have E, G, B, and D. That makes the E minor 7th. So it's a 3 minor, all 3 chords in every scale, every major scale is a minor 7th chord. So So you have C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7. The 4th chord is an F. All 4 chords are called 4 major 7ths. In every key, all the 4 chords are called a major 7th chord. 4 major 7th. So here it is in C. Sounds like that. So you have F, A, C, and E. F is the 1, A is the 3, C is the 5, and E is the 7. Remember, all these notes of all these chords come from the major scale. So all the relationships are all the same. C major 7th, D minor 7th, E minor 7th, F major 7th. The 5 chords starting in the 5th of the C scale is a G. So you have G, B, D, and F. Sounds like this. It's a G, it's a 1, B is a 3, D is a 5, and F is the 7th. Play the F up here, of course. So G 7th. Sounds like that. The 6th chord is an A minor 7th. So all 6 chords in every key in the major scale is called a minor 7th chord, A minor 7th. So A, C, 5 is this E, and G is the 7th, A minor 7th. The B chord in a C is called B minor 7 flat 5. Remember, all the notes of every chord come from the scale. So in the C scale, it starts on the B, that's a 1. The 3 is D. The 5th note is an F, and the 7th note is an A. And then it makes a B minor 7 flat 5. So flat 5 means the 5 note is flatted. So we'll get into that in another video. So here's how to play it. Here's what it sounds like. B minor 7th, flat 5. And back to C. So all 7th chords and a major scale in every key is a minor 7 flat 5. So you get 1 C major 7, 2 D minor 7th, E minor 7th, F major 7, G 7th, A minor 7th, and B minor 7 flat 5, and C major 7, C major 7. That's the intro to 7th chords. Remember, every key, all the chords in a major scale are the same as far as the name goes, or the kind of chord it is. So in D, the 1 chord would be D major 7, 2 chord would be E minor 7, the 3 chord would be F sharp minor 7, the 4 chord would be G major 7, 5 chord would be A 7th, 6th chord would be B minor 7, the 7th chord would be C sharp minor 7 flat 5, and back to the 1, major 7. So that's it. That's the intro to 7th chords from the major scale, and take a look at the charts that are up on the screen to how to play them. So go practice.
Nothing started